Okay, baby, we're talking Rack's Fish House and Oyster Bar over in Delray Beach. Jumping right into it, let's start off with some sushi. Blue crab sushi with a little bit of that avocado, cucumber, that garlic aioli really sets it apart from the pack. One of my favorite metrics to measure sushi places too is whether they use real crab or not. Here, definitely real crab. Not only real, but a whole lot of it. You know that's a great standard. And if you know me, you know I love octopus anything. You put octopus on the menu, I'm ordering it. This set, very interesting. White beans for a nice velvety texture. They also had sausage, give it a nice little smoky element. Also a little additional richness that doesn't really exist with octopus itself. A little bit of freshness coming from that cucumber. Loved it. Really important about the octopus though is the texture when all said and done. And this one, not rubbery at all. Big hunks of it, so you know that flavor's really singing. Crab cakes, anybody? Oh yeah, we're ordering some of those. I know people get a little scared of them sometimes because you've had an experience where maybe you had too much breadcrumbs as the filler, not enough crab. That's not the case over here. If I know one thing from Rack's, I know they do not skimp on the crab. Look at this, absolutely gorgeous. Little petite salad, a little charred lemon for a nice citrus element, little richness coming from that aioli, great. £1.25, please. You know, if you hear Maine Lobster and £1.25 in the same sentence, you better get excited, especially if you're doing like a sushi roll preparation. Gorgeous. They actually left the head and tail on for a nice little aesthetic feel. Also take some of that lobster meat, deep fry it, and fill the tail with it. You get the lobster roll in the center, and you get a little eel sauce accenting the dish, giving it kind of like an abstract art feel. You get a little asparagus, avocado, there's a garlic aioli right on top. And then there's this mystery aioli, which might be a cocktail aioli, not 100% sure, but I know it's 100% good. They also wrapped it in soy paper, so when you put it in the center, it almost looks like the whole lobster body in its own right. It's fun to look at. You get lobster two ways. It's a great addition to your meal. Definitely give this a shot. But when it is time to start migrating into your dessert, you have a couple options, but being in South Florida, you know, key lime pie exists pretty much everywhere. And you know what? I was in the mood for it tonight. Graham cracker crust, a little whipped cream, you get blueberries, strawberries. I love it. It's one of those delightful things that I have probably like twice a month, and I get myself a double espresso, and I could say I rounded out my meal properly. If you know Delray Beach on a weekend, it's absolutely nuts. People walking in the street, traffic backed up, all these awesome restaurants filled to the gills. You can't go wrong, definitely not at Rack's. Highly suggest you get in here and enjoy as much seafood as you can. Again, people, you keep watching, I'll keep hunting, and I'll see you soon.